And he was working at Franti. It's actually from there that we actually then decided to look at starting a company. We worked well together. We saw a bit of a gap in the market and decided to go for it.
It was very disjointed at the time, where there weren't many people that could supply a total solution.
By reputation, we could actually work with a lot of people already, which got us kick-started, and off we went, really.
We'd worked with some of these clients before, and luckily enough they had faith in us to take us on board, and probably a risk to them, but we went in there and did a fantastic job, and it allowed us really to grow within those organisations.
We are a workforce of 40 plus now.
We've got excellent staff, and we've got a very low turnover rate, and I think as employers we're really lucky with the staff that we've got. The background was split into a number of categories. One was maintenance and support, which is still the bread and butter of the company today.
IT services and the way they're now provided has changed greatly as well. In the old days, because there was no internet and it was literally on a telephone, that was realistically a reactive service. So as time's moved on, what we've actually worked towards is a proactive service. So we're actually constantly monitoring those systems for people now and actually making sure that we know exactly what's going on and we can actually predict failures before they happen.
A lot of networking, which is actually physical cabling, network switches and server environment.
Along came Microsoft. We recognised that they were going to be massive, so we put a lot of time and investment into training up on that side of things. As time's moved on, we've now got to the stage where we've got 500 plus customers.
We've got quite a nice split now between public sector, large corporates, and still supporting the smaller business. I think most people who know Fortinet think of them just as a firewall appliance.
So Fortinet and Nouveau Solutions have been partners for 10 years, ever since Fortinet has been in the UK market.
In fact, they're a lot bigger than that. There is a whole Fortinet product portfolio that complements the actual FortiGate devices.
And we've got the best technology. We believe we make the best of what we do. What we need is partners that can understand this technology and can take this technology to produce solutions that are unique for their customers' requirement. Nouveau Solutions now is a gold partner, so the partnership between the two companies is very, very effective and very productive for the customer.
NSL CRM first evolved as ticketing. We took it to market, had some excellent wins there with some British Library and Goodwood, but we saw the product evolving even further, so we're very enthusiastic and see that as key to our portfolio moving forward. The trend now is to come up with creative ideas to use social media to sell more tickets and to make it easier to sell tickets. Things like if you order a ticket online, you can automatically, as you're doing that, tweet your friend to say, I've got 2 tickets next to me, do you want to go online straight away and book? And these are things that are happening now, and we've got to be right up on our game to keep up with the social media market. Earlier days, we would go in and just talk to an IT person about IT. Nowadays, we go in and talk about business pain, and perhaps talking at director level and understanding that company's organisation, how they work, and what we can bring to the party to help and make that company more efficient.
If someone's been with you for 19, 20 years, refresh after refresh after refresh, then you've got to be doing something right. The way we work with people, and again, time after time, they trust us to keep coming back and doing the solutions for them, which works really well for them and us. It's all about partnerships.
Through demand from our customers, more and more so, that they wanted web development, e-marketing, and they wanted to really go out and sell their business by using the web. And we've learnt the lessons ourselves about trying to sell our own business, so we know how to translate that to the customer.
IT, as it's evolving, everything is a constant learning curve. Basically, everything changes day to day, and it's a very fast-moving environment.
We've seen, certainly over the last 5 years, the hosting and cloud market coming on board, and we invested quite heavily in this a number of years ago, and this has gradually allowed us to supply hosted solutions, hosted websites. We see the future heavily in complete outsource of the desktop running from this data centre.
We know our customers very well. We know who that's going to suit, who it's not going to suit. So the transitional periods for them are going to be different. Our job is to work with them to make sure that that happens for them at the right time. The name Nouveau, it needed to be something memorable. But I do remember it, Beaujolais Nouveau Day, Andy and myself in the Duke's Head in Wokingham. Andy finally got there and he came up with a winner.
Yeah.
Although we have been told it's grammatically incorrect, it should be Nouvelle.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with employing French people.
But we don't care.
Yeah.